Hey, what is going on, everyone? I am Silversabeast and I'm back here to bring you another video today. In this video, we're going to be talking about Ryth, Infinity Blade 2, Blademasters, all that kind of stuff. Because Ryth is a very interesting character to me and we haven't gotten much background on him. But we have gotten a little bit, which I'm going to expand on in this video. So let's get right into it. Alright, so Ryth, as you know, is one of the bosses of Infinity Blade 2. Not the final boss, but one of the bosses. And he is considered by a lot of people to be the hardest, although I did a video on that and I don't think he's the hardest enemy. But that's not what I want to talk about in this video. What I want to talk about is the lore and story behind him, because I think that's really interesting. So if you look at Ryth's title card thing, like if you click the info button and look at his info, you can see that he is, obviously his name is Ryth, and that he is a deathless Blademaster. Now, this could mean a number of things. It could mean that he is just good with a blade. He's a master of the blade. It could mean that he is like, there's classes of deathless, and Blademaster is one of them. And the last one, the one I think, is there's a group of deathless called the Blademasters. Now, this wouldn't be too far-fetched because there's already groups of deathless in the Infinity Blade universe, such as the Pantheon is a group of deathless, and the Ruling Four is kind of a group of deathless, not really, but so the Blademasters being like a group of fighters who go around and fight everyone is really interesting to me. So Ryth could be part of this Blademaster group, and I think if he is part of it and it does exist, that he's the leader, because he does say he hasn't had a fight in centuries, so like a good fight in centuries, so obviously none of the other Blademasters were skilled enough to combat him, so he had to go search for someone to fight, and then he heard that Cyrus or Alsar, sorry, everybody was giving me crap for calling it Osar. Alsar was wandering out in the Vault of Tears, and then he came and found them. On a side note, I mean, that means that that's a big story in the Deathless world, that Alsar's in there. So he came to the Vault of Tears and then fought Cyrus, and we defeated him. Sorry. But one thing important to note, that he's not dead, because he's deathless, and we didn't kill him with an Infinity Blade and or any other deathless killer. So he's still alive. He has to rebirth somewhere, but he is still alive. And he'll probably show up again, because I think he's an important character, even though we don't get much background on him at all. I still think that he's an important character in the universe. Now, if this Blademaster group of deathless is a real thing, something could happen in Infinity Blade 3 between this group and the other major group, the Pantheon, and they could go to war. And I think that could be really cool, because Alsar joining like the Blademaster side, because like we said, he defeated their leader. If Ryth is indeed the leader, he defeated the leader, so he would become the leader of them. And then Raedrar, maybe, since he's not dead, if he doesn't join Cyrus, he might join the Pantheon, and they can go have an all-out war of deathless. That'd be really, really awesome, in my opinion. Obviously, I don't think that's the way it's going to go. I think they're going to be Raedrar and Cyrus tracking down the worker. But then again, this could be really cool too. Maybe something down the line, Infinity Blade 3, 4, 5, if it does go there. So yeah, that's just my basic thoughts on Ryth. He's not dead. He may or may not be the leader of this group of deathless Blademasters, which Alsar would be the leader now, since he defeated Ryth. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens, because this is really interesting. But like I said, we'll have to wait till another game, another announcement, another podcast. We'll have to see. But anyway, that is it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed this story talk. I really enjoy doing these videos. But that's it for this video, guys. You can follow me on Twitter, link in the description. Like this video if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more awesome iOS gaming content, and add me on GameCenter. Just Silversabeast. But that's it for this video, guys. I know I've said that like 5 times. And I'm Silversabeast, and I'm out.